What's up guys, Dark here. I recently did a Q&A with Sentient which I will be sharing in this video. We also got to large TV man leaks which I will analyze after the Q&A, and I was given a special leak by Sentient which I will share and analyze after the Q&A. Let's get into the Q&A. Firstly, I asked Sentient if we will be getting any map revamps in the future, and Sentient replied with yes. That means that we will be getting map revamps in the future, which could possibly be the city and alliance base. The second question, I asked if it was true that camera tank from 77, large cameraman rework and orbital camera rework will be included in the update. Sentient replied with a yes, meaning that all three of them are being included in the update. The third question, I asked if the camera tank, large cam rework and orbital camera rework slow the update down. Sentient replied with a yes, meaning that all three of them will slow the update down. I don't think the update will be slowed down as much and will probably take an extra 1 to 3 days. The fourth question, I asked Sentient if he is planning on adding content creator morphs. Sentient replied with a yes, meaning that we will be getting content creator morphs on different strange bathtub war content creators or even Skibidi toilet analyzers. The fifth question, I asked Sentient if he plans on doing update trailers for the game. Sentient replied with some meaning that some updates will be getting game trailers. It could possibly be that important updates will be getting the game trailers like the UTTVM update. For question 6, I asked if it is true that UTTVM will be in update 15, and for question 7, I asked if UTTVM will have separate morphs like how UTCM does. Sentient replied with nothing, which means that they could both be either private information or he doesn't know. The eighth question, I asked Sentient if he plans on adding multiverse, virulence and monster of characters to the game. Sentient replied with a no, which means we won't be getting multiverse, virulence and monster of characters to the game unless he changes his mind in the future. For question 9, I asked Sentient if he knows when he will release the Toilet Lab as a map, and for question 10 I asked what do you think 14.50 Part 2 will release. Sentient both replied with nothing, meaning that he does not know when he will release Toilet Lab as a map and either has no idea when 14.50 Part 2 will release or he wants to keep it private. The 11th question, I asked Sentient if he can give us a hint for the next update vote. Sentient replied with a no, meaning that he wants to keep the next update vote a complete secret. For the final question, I asked Sentient if he has anything to say or show to everyone watching the video, and Sentient replied with a leak. This leak is absolutely amazing, and it shows the front view of the camera tank from episode 77, part 2. We can see that it has a blue circle in the middle, which is where the laser comes from. We also have this spot up here, which is probably where the large cameraman will sit. There isn't much to analyze with the leak, but it is a really insanely sick model. I'd like to thank Sentient for agreeing to do this Q&A with me and for all the fans, and for showing us that leak so we can see the camera tank's model. When I woke up, there were 2 leaks on the large TV Man 3.0, which one is a video, and the other is a screenshot. With the first leak, we can see the whole model of the large TV Man 3.0. And it is absolutely amazing and total. We can see that these 2 screens will be able to go in and out just like how UTTVM's head does. We can also see that he will have an ability where he can grab orbs. Moving on to the next leak, which is the video leak. In this leak we get a really good shot of his whole model and a good shot of one of the abilities he will have. We get a good shot of his back and we can see how good the detail is. We can then see him throw the orbs away with the detainer's claws. There wasn't much to analyze with both those leaks, but they are still amazing. Feel free to subscribe, as it helps the channel. Dark out.